Like, where's he at? I mean, he's already, his story is already public. Why isn't he a part of the
Did you believe him?
Huh?
Did you believe him?
Yeah, I did. I mean, yeah, I did. Because I felt like, men don't usually come out and say, stuff like that has happened to him. And he wasn't even fully saying what happened. I mean, he said some things, but like he didn't go into detail. He broke down before saying much else.
That's my.
Oh, he's like he looked like he was easily over 35.
Oh. Okay. The kid when it happened though?
No, he was no. You could tell he wasn't a child. No, he wasn't a child. But I don't know. I mean, because none of the Cowboys for Angels, who did this work, they don't seem traumatized. But maybe it's because they're like, look, this was my job. You know what I mean? I got paid. This dude, he doesn't seem like he was a part of like a company, that provides services.
J-Lo never testified, right?
Yeah, no, J-Lo's like, I ain't pulling my ass.
Everybody would have been talking about that if she did.
You feel me? So it's like everybody's surgically selected. All of this is all everybody. So it's just screen performative to protect celebrities.
So the question is, what would she be? I mean, two questions. One, what would she have been able to testify to? And then two, whatever she would have been able to testify to, considering their relationship, I think would have been outside of statute of limitations period. So she wouldn't have been able to provide anything that would be useful, I think. And I think the defense would have been like, yo, like, who the fuck is she? Like, why the hell is she even testifying to things that took place decades ago?
Yeah, it has to be within the 10-year period.
Exactly.
That is true. Because I didn't know about that requirement, and that is deep. Diddy is like, listen, Diddy, he's not going. I mean, we already know he don't care. But if he gets like these lesser charges, he really needs to kind of count his blessings and try to move on, because he has already been given so much grace in his life. But I don't even think that he sees it that way.
I just want to let you know, if he's
the gun
found
charges,
guilty, he will be right, and he'll be doing a prequel tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I know,
they found a bunch of like unmarked guns in both of his houses, like with the serial number scratched off.
Yeah.
They found all that stuff in both of his houses. And
Yeah,
they weren't able to charge him with that, or they threw it out, or whatever else.
Yeah. This is deep.
Yeah, I don't believe this shit.
You don't believe what, Water? What's your latest conspiracy theory?
I just don't believe they give a fuck. I believe he's the whipping boy, for even mentioning bringing up a black party, and yeah, they're gonna show you. We're not gonna hang you. We're not gonna say what you did like us, because we did it too. But we're gonna slap you on the wrist for speaking out of turn, sir.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I can see that. I don't know. I mean, I feel like the same way. Well, I shouldn't say the same way, because I ain't know these mob bosses. But generally speaking, the way that mob bosses, they've murdered people, they've done all type of stuff, but they go down for tax evasion, I'm fine with it. I don't care what Diddy goes down for, because he's already done so much stuff to so many people. I mean, come on, God, you got to come through. Or maybe it's not even this case. Maybe he gets something small. So, I keep hearing that maybe he will, because remember R. Kelly, didn't he have a couple of cases in 2 different cities?
Yeah, he's New York and Chicago.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that maybe they're like, it's okay, we got something for your ass in Miami. Diddy, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't even following, but I feel like I have to now. But if Diddy gets acquitted, he gonna be gone.
He's wild.
He is leaving the country. With Russell Simmons, Russell Simmons, absolutely. Because he's thinking like, damn, Russ, why didn't you take me with you? You know,
Right.
Russell's like, I tried to.
He had so many opportunities, and he didn't take none of them. So
But he tried last minute to go overseas, right? Remember, he was leaving,
True.
but they were able to get him.
But he had many opportunities.
Was that verified? I know he was in a plane. I think they brought it down, but did they verify that he was on his way overseas?
That part I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know.
I mean, that would have been such a stupid move.
But look, Russell got away with it. I mean,
Well, Russell did it, I think, before, and correct me if I'm wrong, please, anybody. I think he did it before there was ever even, like actual, I mean, have there ever been, like, state charges or any kind of criminal charges brought against Russell?
There were
no.
charges.
No.
Yeah, they did. So, like, I mean, the kind of hot water that puts an attorney in when your client, like, if you're really, I'm just imagining this, I've never experienced it before, but if your client, and I don't do criminal, so I probably wouldn't experience it, but if your client, you can imagine, like, if your client all of a sudden, like, can't be found, escapes, and it's like, yo, like, where the fuck, you can imagine, like, a federal judge be like, yo, where the fuck is he? And why don't you know where he is? Like, you just don't want to deal with that headache as an attorney. It would just be so ugly. So you're instructing your client, like, please do not leave the fucking country. Whatever you do, not leave the fucking country, please.
I get you, Black Freedom, but here is Diddy's window.
He was leaving when they ran up inside his house. He forgot.
So this is what I was gonna say. Like, this is Diddy's window because this man, he's so arrogant. See, he didn't think. Okay, so first of all, none of us knew that Cassie sent him her notes, like her book, whatever she wrote when she was in therapy, and was like, hey Sean, I know we're not together, but could you please read this, because I just really want you to know what I went through with you. I really want you to understand, right? And he's like, fuck you, Cassie, I ain't reading shit, okay? So from that moment, and then she comes with the lawsuit, and he's like, oh shit, let me settle this within 24 hours, right? From the moment that Tony Busby said, hey everybody, I'm opening a hotline for any of you who are, have complaints and so on. So now you're Diddy, you know what you did. You know what you have done in your life. So even if you thought you might pile up civil lawsuits like you have, because he has 80, you know at least half of the shit that you have done is criminal. And just to be on the general safe side, you should have gotten your ass up and out and to Bali with Russell Simmons before there were ever any charges filed. That's his arrogance that I'm talking about.
That's what.
Because there was some time. It didn't happen in days and hours.
That's right, I get that. And your client can ultimately do what the fuck ever they want to do, and you're left dealing with it. So yeah, I agree with that.
They'd be like, we don't know where our dad is. I mean, I'm just saying, like, and he, to be honest, he could have plausible deniability. He could just be like, look, I went through a lot. That was embarrassing. When the tape came out, I had to apologize publicly. I never wanted that tape to come out. I just wanted to get out of here and clear my head because there were no charges filed. You know what I mean? And then you could be like, well, I didn't know there were any charges filed, but now that there's charges filed, I just kind of feel like I'm not going to get a fair trial. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you could do like, what's his name who leaked the White House, the government paper, Julius? Is that his name?
Julian Assange or Edward Snowden?
Yeah.
I think it was Edward Snowden.
No.
Both of them. Pool and Julian Assange.